this is my reality, and welcome back to the vlog. So today I'm finally going to the Oregon Symphony Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I think that's the title of it. Anyways, what it is they play the Pirates of the Caribbean and then a live orchestra plays all the music to the movie. So I'm super excited to go. I just got ready. I wore some gold jewelry to kind of like get the pirate theme. I feel like I did really dramatic eyes. I don't know if it actually is like, I feel dramatic to me. It feels dramatic to me anyways. And I got this shirt off of Amazon. I'm actually wearing a skirt and I have a belt right here to tuck the shirt into. And then I'm wearing, some like knee-high-ish boots. And then this is gonna be my bag, my Pirates of the Caribbean bag that I got on my last trip, one of my trips. But I'm meeting my friend. We are getting dinner first at an Italian joint. I can't remember the name, but our reservations are at 5:15. The show starts at 7:30, so we should have more than enough time for like dinner and then get to the show. And yeah, so let's go. I'm so excited.
On deck, you scabrous dog! Fence the place! Now, bring me that horizon. And really bad eggs. Drink up, me hearty yo-ho.
I'm tired. I just got home and it was so good. It was so good. I am so tired though. I already had to work earlier today and I have to work tomorrow like early. I don't normally work on the weekend, but it's been a long weekend. Anyways, the show was so good. Oh my gosh. First of all, that show has aged so well, or the movie has aged so well. Like, it's still such a fun movie to watch, and it's been a hot minute since I've watched it, so it was almost like watching it again for the first time. Not quite, but, and like the first couple of minutes while watching it, you're just like, oh, I'm watching this really good movie with this really good music. And then I like looked down and the orchestra is like right there. And I'm like, oh, that's right, it's live. Like, it's timed so perfectly the way they do it. And it just sounds so phenomenal. 10 out of 10, a million out of 10 recommend. Go do this if you are able to. If there are these kind of things in your neighborhood, you should definitely go. 1, it is super fun. 2, you'll be supporting your local arts. 3, it's just fun. I don't have a 3, just it's fun twice. So definitely worth the money. Definitely go. We went and ate beforehand, and I meant to like get images of the food and everything, but I was just having so much fun with my friend. I hadn't seen her in a while, so we were just like catching up, and the food was so good. So sorry, I don't really have any inserts of that, just like a tiny little bit. And just like a little PSA, if you're at work, be nice. I mean, be nice, period, but like this really irked me. So let me paint a picture, okay? So I get there and I'm looking for merch, like t-shirts, zip-up hoodies. And the reason why I'm looking is because I've gone to another one. I went to a New Hope and I was able to get a hoodie there. And so I was like, ooh, maybe they'll have that for this too. I don't know. This is only the second time I've ever gone to something like this. And so I don't find anything, but it's packed, okay? It's really packed. And I'm like, well, it's not at the main entrance. Maybe it's somewhere else. And so I approached this older woman, and she works there. And I was like, oh, excuse me, are they selling any merch, like t-shirts or anything? And she goes, no, it's a symphony. The way she said it was just so condescending and rude. And I was just like, oh, well, they sold it at Star Wars. And then she just makes this like scrunched face look like I was lying or something, or like I didn't know what I was talking about. And I was just like, oh, well, it was like, you know, a few years ago, so maybe that's the difference. And then I just walked away because I was like, why would you be so immediately condescending and rude? And like, I don't know, it totally rubbed me the wrong way. Like the way she was like, it's a symphony, as if I'm like some dumb kid and at a concert or something. Like I don't know the difference. And so that's why I was then like followed up. I was like, oh, well, I bought something before when I went to the Star Wars show, so I thought maybe it would be here too. Anyways, that was unfortunate, but the show was so good. It was so good. My friend that I took, well, I didn't take her, but I invited her. I was like, hey, do you want to go do this with me? And she loved it. She's actually played instruments in the past. And like, as we were watching, well, not like as we were watching, before the show actually started, she was like telling me about like band stuff and the orchestra. And then there was an intermission for like 15 minutes, I believe. And at intermission, I was asking her some more questions, like I forgot what this is called, the conductor, the guy that like, you know, does that stuff. I was asking her, I was like, does he actually do anything? And she was explaining to me how like all of this like musical stuff, basically, I'm not even going to try to re-explain it because I'll get it wrong, but it was just really cool. 1, to go with a friend, and then 2, to go with a friend that like knew about like playing an instrument. So that was super fun, a little extra bonus. Anyways, I am exhausted. It is late. I have to be up very early tomorrow, and I will just catch up with you guys later. Bye. The last time we checked in, I had just seen Pirates of the Caribbean at the Oregon Symphony. Well, today, now I'm going to see Lion King on Broadway at the Keller Auditorium, and I'm so excited. I bought these tickets forever ago, like in April. And I have been wanting to see this since it like first became a thing, and I'm just now getting around to going. I'm so excited. I'm completely ready. I'm wearing my Lion King sweater, and we're going to the 1 o'clock showing, so it should be pretty casual. So I'm wearing the sweater. I just have some jeans on, and I'm also just wearing my Airs, and then I'm wearing my Pandora, what is this called? It's a ring. Pandora Lion King ring. Let's see, where is it? Like right here, it has Simba and Pumbaa and Timon walking. And then, oh, and then I'm gonna wear my Pandora charm bracelet because it has, I have Simba right here as an adult. And then I also have a dingly Simba right there as a kid, which my mom actually gave that one to me. Oh, and then I'm wearing my Disneyland necklace, and then just a bubble letter, and oh, and then some, and then just some Mickey earrings. So that's what I'm wearing. We're gonna get lunch first, and then we're gonna see the show, and then we'll come home. And I'm assuming they're actually gonna have merch because I'm pretty sure this was from the show. I bought this from like Poshmark, but this is clearly like the logo, and then on the back it says Lion King in that kind of font. So I'm hoping to get some merch too. So I'll tell you how it went, and hopefully do a merch haul when I get back.
We are all so glad you are here. Enjoying the show. It's so kakong.
I'm home, and oh my gosh, what, I don't even know where to begin. So the show was great. The show was absolutely great, but there was so much drama all day. There was just obstacle, obstacle, obstacle. Some of it was just poor planning on me and my mom's part. And then some of it was StubHub. So word of caution. Let me tell you the story and then what the lesson was. So I bought my tickets off of StubHub, right? And after I had purchased it, I had gotten an email being like, here's your tickets. And I got them and I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. There's no QR code. And I was like, maybe like, I don't know. I thought maybe after some time or something, after the payment cleared, like, I don't know. I was just like, well, I got the proof of everything, and I do have like what looks like a ticket, but there's just no like QR code scanning bar thing. You know what I'm talking about? That wasn't on there. So and again, I bought this in April. So I was like, I kind of just forgot about it, honestly, not even gonna lie. And then this morning, I'm like, oh, I better find that email and bring it up so I have the tickets ready. Couldn't find the email. Could not find the email. I do not know what happened to it. I know I did not delete it. So I'm going on StubHub, and thankfully I had screenshot like my receipts and everything from the email. And so I had the order number. So I typed the order number in, and like that was a whole fiasco. And it turned out that because I don't have an actual account with StubHub, I had to like sign in with guests and then use this like code that I had to email them to email me in order to find my purchase. It was such an ordeal. So if you do purchase through StubHub, which I am going to recommend you don't, make an account, but also just don't purchase through them. So I find my tickets, right? I'm like, okay, cool. That crisis diverted. Well, we get to the door and they're like, oh, you don't have a QR code. You need to go to the box office. So I go to the box office and they're like, oh, that's not a real ticket. Okay, go. So what she had said is that because StubHub is a third party, that sometimes the transferring of tickets from who originally purchased to the like second purchaser, me, that transition isn't always smooth. And so she looked up the seats that I had purchased and she was like, well, no one's in those seats yet, but it's still early. I got there at like 12 and the show was at 1. So like we were some of the first like few people to even like get through the doors. So and she was like, well, you can either wait and see if those seats are open and then you can just sit in them, or you can buy tickets now and then just get those tickets. And then she was going to give me this little form for me to dispute the charge. And I was like, well, can I buy some backup tickets now? That way, if the tickets I purchased like if the person that was supposedly selling them shows up, then I at least have these backup ones. And she was like, yeah, you could do that. So I go buy the other tickets, buy the backup ones, come back to her for the little note. And or because there was two notes. There was one, there was like a slip for the tickets that I bought, and then there was a note for the for me to dispute the charge. And I needed the little slip to prove that I was supposed to be in those original seats that I bought from StubHub. And so I asked her about it, and apparently she didn't understand what I meant, because I wanted both. Because like, if I was sitting in the seats that I purchased from StubHub and it turned out that the people showed up and I got kicked out, I didn't want to be dealing with that like 10 minutes before the show. Plus the ones that she was saying that were still there, like it was kind of first come, first serve. So like it would be possible that by the time I figured out I needed to buy tickets in person, it could have been too late. Are you keeping up with me? I guess that's not like a normal thing. And she was about to allow me to do it, but then I was like, well, I was like, which seats are better? And it turned out the ones that I bought in person were better seats, and they actually were. They were way better. They were way closer, but off to the side, whereas mine were in the center, but further back. Anyways, so I had two sets of tickets for the same show, same day, just different seats. And the ones I brought from StubHub, I never got those. I never got them. So now I have this like form that she had filled out for me saying that this person was not admitted. They had to buy tickets the day of. The seats were for here. And basically now I got to give it to my bank to dispute it. So, oh, and then the other thing, I grossly overpaid for those tickets. I had no idea. I had never been to a show like this. I've been to the symphony, I've been to the ballet, but I had never been to a Broadway show, so I didn't know that it wasn't normal. And then on top of that, the woman that was sitting next to me, she was like, oh my gosh, StubHub charged you so much in fees. Like, and I'm pretty sure StubHub charged me like over $100 just in fees. And again, I didn't know. It was just pure ignorance and naivete, I guess. So grossly overpaid for those tickets. So thankfully, being there, the woman at the box office, she gave me a card of like who I can buy directly from. And I think it's going to be one of those things where like I just need to be on top of it, of like when shows come out, and buy them immediately before StubHub can buy a bunch. Because that's what the woman at the box office was saying. She was like, oftentimes StubHub will grab or buy like a bunch in a section and then resell them. So that was my ordeal. But the show itself was amazing. It was so good. We weren't allowed to take pictures or photography, but I did get some clips of like the very end where they were coming out for like their applause and stuff at the very end. And I figured that was okay because like the lights were on, and like I didn't have it like blocking anybody's view. I just had it right here. So I got the end where like they're coming out, and oh my gosh, it was so cool. And I would have loved to actually take some footage, but I totally understand why there isn't. Plus this way I'm just like focused on the show. It's just something where I'm like, I'm going to want to re-see that. I'm going to want to re-see that. It was so good. The acting was amazing. Oh my gosh. And some of the songs in the Broadway version are from Simba 2, like the one where it's like Kiara and Kovu. Some of those songs are in here. I will say they gave the hyenas their own song, and I didn't love that. Everything else worked, but the hyenas had their own song, and I didn't love it, but everything else I loved. And the hyenas, so there was times where the stage was backlit and then the front was dark, so you just saw the silhouette of like the people, the actors. And the hyenas, when it was done like that, thing of nightmares. Absolutely thing of nightmares. Like I worry for the children that were in the audience, because when they were just backlit and you just see the silhouette of them, silhouette. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to say that word. They were terrifying. But the acting, the singing, the costumes, oh my gosh, 10 out of 10, definitely go. I want to be going again. And I was right, they did have merch. So this sweater was actually being sold there, plus a bunch of other stuff. My mom got a t-shirt that had like, I think it was still this image, but it was like rhinestone. It was a black short-sleeved oh my gosh, why can't I talk? It was a black short sleeve t-shirt, and then it had like orange and yellow rhinestones all over it. It was really, really pretty. And then I got a Christmas ornament, and I only saw it from afar. And I was like, oh, I hope it's not that thin, flimsy gold. You know what kind of Christmas ornaments I'm talking about? Where like they look like this, but they're thin. This is not. This is thick. Oh my gosh, and I love this. Like, oh, so cool. Look at that. Look at that. My keychain from Disneyland broke. A whole other story. But I need a new keychain. And they had a keychain, so I got this as well. It's just the Mufasa face, the like logo of the Broadway show. I don't know what it says on the back. Oh, nothing. It just says batch number. So this is what it says on the back. And then it just says Lion King on the front. And oh, I love this so much. And then because I'm a pin collector, I bought a pin as well. Oh, and I just noticed it has like Mickey, like backers, whatever those are called. So I got the Lion King pin. And it was, these were each $15. And it was on this like little stand by the register. And it was like buy two, get one free. So then I also got a magnet. And here's the magnet. And it's just his head, and it says Lion King, and it kind of looks a little wimpy, actually. Like, I feel like this might come off at some point, and I might have to re-glue it, but it's nice and thick, though. Like, the medallion itself is quality. I just worry that this magnet isn't going to last very long, but oh my gosh, I love it. So these were, each item was $15, and it was buy one, get one free. So these were the two that I was like, oh, I want these. This was sort of a need. Like, I do need a new keychain. Did I need this keychain? Debatable. And then I knew I wanted this, so out of all the stuff that was there, I felt like this was the best next thing. And then the last thing I got was a hoodie. Oh my gosh. And this is so soft, so buttery soft, but it's just his head. And it's got a hood. It actually looks like a pretty decently large hood. Like, I can't have my hair in a ponytail in this hood, but it does look relatively decent size. Drawstrings, and then on the sleeve it just says Disney Lion King. Oh my gosh, isn't that cool? Does it say anything on the back? No. And then the other sleeve is blank. Oh, and it's got a kangaroo pocket right here. Oh, it's so soft. It's so soft. This is a perfect. Oh gosh, yeah. And then look at the inside. It's that like soft fleece. Like, can you tell what I'm talking about? I love when it's like this. Like, oh, so soft, nice and thin. So like it's very, I'll be able to use it quite a bit, like not just when it's super cold. So I love it so much. I asked the woman, I was like, do these shrink pretty bad? And she was like, no, these ones stay pretty much the same. And then she was telling me that this one shrinks. And I was like, I know, because I actually have two of these. I bought a large and then decided to buy an extra large because the sleeve, like, yeah, the sleeve, like on the large stops right here on me because it shrunk. So anyways, that is my little Lion King haul, and oh my gosh, I definitely recommend going to the Symphony to watch a movie, and I definitely recommend going to, ours was called the Keller Auditorium, but that's where the Broadway shows are, and I would recommend seeing it live as well. It was so good. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please like and subscribe. coming soon. I'm gonna have some Disneyland vlogs because me and my sister are going for October, and I have so much content planned for that because we're going to Oogie Boogie, we're doing a princess breakfast, plus we're gonna be in Disneyland for 3 days. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see those vlogs, and thank you for hanging out. Bye.